So I'm gonna go ahead and start it up then. Yeah, so I actually beat this a little bit ago, and it was good. It was good. We had a good time, except for the fact that there was no game audio, and that's a bit of a problem. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna do it again. For the sake of brevity, I won't be skipping through cutscenes, but I might be a little bit more hasty with my actions here, and less. Yeah, I was gonna say there's gonna be less exploration, but at this point in the game, there really isn't too much to begin with. So, what can you do? One thing I need to do is switch my HDMI ports, because I cannot play off of OBS's screen. It just does not work that way. Okay, so we're in the labyrinth here. When we last left off with this game, stream before last anyway, we had gotten the Boreas Ice Stone from the Scorpion, the Mega Scorpion boss, met Daedalus, started assembling the labyrinth, and now it's in a complete state, so... Also, the Nemean Cestus do a lot of damage. So when it comes to guys that have the damage sponge thing going on... Yeah, look at that. Ah, crap. Give me that. It works wonders. Ow. Unfortunately, I don't overwrite all my saves when it comes to games, but in this case I was overwriting the last few saves, so I did not have a save file that was at the actual labyrinth, which kind of sucked, but all I had to do previously was just play, I think play from the hidden cave section onward. It really wasn't that much. I had to beat the Scorpion boss again, but you know, that's nothing. Okay. Dogs aren't really helping my cause at the moment. I was a little bit shocked at the length of the labyrinth section. It really wasn't as long as I thought it was. Yeah, it's nothing to scoff at, but it doesn't take that long to get through. Most of the solutions and everything were fairly evident too, so you know, that's always good. Hey, we already found our last Gorgonite. So, all of our stats are completely maxed out, that's good. Any future chests we get from here on out is probably just gonna have orbs in them. So we could fully upgrade our weaponry. Which I could probably do one of them right now. One takes 5,000, I could do that. It's another 5,000. Okay, I'm gonna use the Nemesis Whip. Not the Nemean Cestus. We already got that fully upgraded. Actually, you know what, thinking about it, I probably should have done. I wanted to max out the Claws of Hades, see what the souls were. So I don't think we ever got to see what all of them did. Here, maybe we could get one of them right now. Wait. Oh, come on. That's ridiculous. I was out of the way of that. Yeah, I'm trying for it again. You heard me. There we go. It was like the heat was too much. It wasn't even the flames. Alright. Come on. There you go. Also, it should be noted that this is a bit of a late night stream for me. I typically don't stream this late, but this is an exception. Just because, you know, I was thinking, well, maybe I could do it tomorrow, even though I don't usually stream on Thursdays, or maybe I could do it Friday before I do Ascension, just do an extra long one. But I already had the equipment out, and everything was pretty much set up to go, so my reasoning, I just said, we can afford to do it. And not really being all that familiar. Oh, did it get stuck? Damn it. Let me check up here and make sure there isn't anything that we need. Actually, I think there's a chest up there, isn't there? There's an item chest up there. I don't know. Well, maybe we could get that later. I don't know. Maybe we just have to get up here, back over here. There we go. Okay, well, that's something I didn't see last time, or do. Nice. Oh wait, I still needed to move that, damn it. And here I thought it'd be quicker this time around. Should also be worth mentioning that in the territory of late night streams, things are going to be a little more low-key. Because I just do not have it in me to be that active. Also might affect the quality of my playing, too. You never know. I already feel like I'm not doing that great. Let me get those cestus out. That'd probably be a good idea. Alright, everybody out of the way. Yeah, why don't you get back there? Thanks. So long, suckers. Oop, wait. Aw. Ah, shit. Wait, hold on. Yeah, my counter timing is a little bit off. This is gonna be a problem when it comes to Zeus. I swear like 50% of that battle is countering. Uh-oh. How come they don't get affected by the spikes? That's not fair, just because they float a little bit. Hey. I'll interrupt your attacks. Hey, what's up, Deller? How's it going? Get over here. Oh yeah, this happened last time too. Although this time I'm gonna kill it. There you go. Might as well. Yeah, I did not have that much HP loss last time. Oh well. Might very well be playing the best game ever created, says Stellar. And what would that be? Oh, wait. Oh yeah, no. Claws of Hades. That's what we want. It's like I need to see what the summons are, man. Chimera, Gorgon, Serpent, and Olympus Fiend. Gorgon might be nice. Gorgon wasn't part of the last one, was it? I mean, Chimera's nice too. RoboCop versus Terminator. Oh yeah, I remember that game. I remember the Super Nintendo version though. But yeah, the one for Sega Genesis. I never read the comic series it was based off of though.
Pandora. What has he done?
I remember people saying it was hard as balls, but I never played it myself, so I couldn't tell you. But I've seen a little bit of gameplay footage.
He told me to never talk to you again. He told me if I did, he would hurt you the way he hurt my father.
He won't.
He told me he would kill you.
He can't. We must leave this place.
Come, I can show you the way.
Alright. Oh yeah, these are the tricky pots. They're not actually... Can't do anything with them. Super's bad compared to the Sega. Heard a lot before buying it. Okay. I wouldn't know. I mean, sometimes people say that and then it's just like something stupid.
Kratos, help me up.
Like there's one additional feature or there's like an extra level or something like that. Oh yeah, I gotta grab you first. I'm like, I'm pressing R1.
Over here, Kratos.
But the circumstances change between games, obviously, so I don't know. Oh god. Yeah.
Careful, Kratos.
Sega actually made it a lot better. Rare occasion. Were they actually part of the dev team for that particular version of it, or? Because yeah, that's a little weird. Oh no, you don't. There we go. Oh right. Who's that guy? He's just faded into obscurity anyway, that's alright. These damn Medusas. Medusas suck. The fat ones in this game are not that bad, but like the skinnier ones are still kind of bad, and then in particular in God of War 2, they're horrible. They're absolutely horrendous. And I could never get used to the fact that when you counter their I-beam, you have to press an additional button in order to reflect it. Seems a little needless to me, but I guess it adds that little extra challenge. There goes again. It looks like Kratos falls off at the side. But then he hangs on. I'm doing what I can. Alright, hurry. Yeah, they're not so great. They can be very annoying. The fat ones are a little easier. They're a bit soft. So you could damage them and then you just go into a key prompt to make them petrify everything in sight. Whereas the other ones, not so much. It's a little more of a pain. After playing through the entirety of this game, though, I could tell you that God of War 3 is a hell of a lot easier than 2 or 1.
I'm going to try something.
Hold up. Hold up. I need to be screaming everywhere. Oh yeah, this thing. Not gonna buy Spider-Man? Of course. It was never out of the question. There's a lot of games coming out that I kind of want to do, but it's just a matter of like having the time to play them. But yeah, Spider-Man's a for sure. I haven't played a Spider-Man game in a while though, so it's like it'll be kind of fun to revisit the series. I heard the Amazing games weren't too bad, but you know, I didn't like the movies they were based off of, so I was like, nah. I think I'll take a pass on that. Games nowadays play themselves. Some of them, yeah. It's still challenging though in some degrees. Looks like that glitch is no longer doing. Where she was just like standing in the water. I think we got it though now. Quest markers are always a thing that annoyed me to a little bit of a degree. It depended on the game, but I wasn't always too fond of that. How do I feel about the Sam Raimi trilogy?
I'm ready. This way.
Sam Raimi trilogy is pretty great. I always admired Sam Raimi as a director, regardless if it was, you know, Spider-Man, Darkman, the Hercules and Xena series, Evil Dead, anything he did, I always kind of had an appreciation for the most part. I mean, he's directed some crap. Let me not hold anything back. But yeah, I thought his Spider-Man trilogy was pretty good. 3, obviously the weakest. It had its moments, but it was a problematic movie. And I still think 1 is pretty good, and 2 is excellent. 2 was regarded as like the best superhero movie for the longest time.
Thank you, Kratos.
And Nolan kind of took over that
Our journey
spot.
is far from over, Pandora. By its end, You will not be thanking me.
I know I look it, but I'm not a child, Kratos. I've seen many terrible things. I'm not afraid. I understand what lies ahead. I saw Zeus torture my father. I saw him beaten because of me. I should have helped him, but I was afraid.
Oh yeah, Darkman.
Hephaestus did what every father should do. Protect his child.
No! It's all my fault. I failed him because of fear. Fear is its own kind of darkness. In that darkness, I heard what the gods said about me. They called me a monster.
Words mean nothing.
Darkman is a cult classic, dude.
But in their words, I heard fear. The fear of an ash-covered warrior. The fear of you.
I still think the first one's enjoyable. The second one's kind of stupid, though.
As the fear in the gods rose, mine was replaced by hope.
Hope is for the weak, Pandora.
Hope is what makes us strong. It is why we are here. It is what we fight with when all else is lost.
Yeah, it's probably best if you only see one.
This is what hope delivers, child. You should learn that now.
I think, I don't remember for sure, but one for sure was a theatrical movie, but I think 2 was like direct to video. And you know how those often go. Oh god, sirens. Oh jeez. What was that? No, grab her. Okay, I guess he just can't do that then. I think the, let me try to think about Darkman 2 for a second, because God knows that I normally don't. I would rather that be a suppressed memory, but I think the main villain in Darkman 2 was the henchman dude that cut off fingers in the first one. And he just, I mean, he's a nice henchman and all, but he does not make a good villain. And I don't think it was Liam Neeson in that movie. I think they replaced it with someone else. I don't remember who, but it was like that was half the fun. I was seeing Liam Neeson in this like weird role. Oh hey. Let's not play around here, come on. Wait, hold on, what? Still think the actor that played the main villain in Darkman 1 was a guy from 30-something? Never go full retard. I don't even remember. Last time I saw Darkman was probably about like 10 years ago. It's been a while. But I do own it. I should probably bust that out one day. It's just a stupid movie, but it was funny. It had its funny moments. It was kind of cool. That was, Darkman was... See, the thing is that Sam Raimi was in line to... Or at least he was proposed to be directing the Batman series from '89. That one. But Tim Burton had gotten the spot. So... what he did was, instead of... He was like, well, if I can't direct Batman, then I will make my own superhero. So he made Darkman as a response to that. You know, I think we could safely say that it probably wasn't as good as the Tim Burton Batman, but it had its moments, as they say. Can you, like, go away? See, the thing is, I want to get the guy that's underground. There you go. I don't want to mess with the cows. Man, I had to beat him into submission hard. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, Batman would have been completely different if it was directed by Sam Raimi. But, yeah, that was what was proposed. I think somebody either had him in line to direct that, or he had requested it, or he propositioned the idea, and they ended up going with Tim Burton instead. So... Oh, hey, that worked against that guy. Nice. Oh, that is super handy. Get those sirens out of here. Oh yeah, once you saw Liam wasn't Darkman in 2, you're like, nah. Yeah, gonna pass on that. I went through with it, but I don't think Raimi didn't direct, so that was one thing. Neeson wasn't Darkman, so that was another. And then he had like the washed up henchman as the villain. Which I think I remember people saying that, like, oh, he was the best part of that movie, but I was like, eh. I just had too many things going against it in the long run. But yeah, it showed. Oh yeah, it was at this point in the game where I was like, is there something else I should be doing here? Because I've been fighting an awful lot of the same enemies. But no, this is in fact how it's supposed to go. Man, always going after the wrong one. But yeah, sure. Man, that dude went flying. Wait, what? He's throwing himself out there lately. Samuel L. Jackson reprises roles Mace Windu. You know, he never had a problem with the franchise, so yeah, I'm not surprised. Disney's got to start pulling out all the stops if they want to win back people, though. I know I sure as hell am not seeing anything related to Star Wars at any point soon. I might check out the Clone Wars because I really like that series 1. And 2, they had already written it out, so the ending is already in place. It's just that, you know, when Disney acquired the rights, they're like, nah, we're gonna make our own show now. You guys can fuck off. And they just canceled it. Which was infuriating because it was right in the middle of a storyline that did not get finished. But other than that, I've got like no interest in anything coming out anytime soon. There's a piece of the fabric lying on the ground, message inscribed in blood, it reads, Spartan, no man was meant to make it this far, though you made it. Though maybe you are not a man. I do not know you, but I suspect whatever brings you here means that you are no friend of Zeus. He must pay for breaking his promise and letting my son die. I can only hope that you complete your mission. What a fitting end to die in my greatest invention. The only thing I loved more than was Icarus. Now I can be with him. Well, that's kind of sad. I didn't see that last time, so... It's a good thing that we went back. Because I was wondering what the hell happened to Daedalus. He just got like trapped in there and then that was it? No, he's dead. Alright, well, I guess it makes sense. Okay, so... We had this. Oh, you better damn well hope they canceled the Johnson trilogy. That guy has been the target of most of the ire, and he has had nothing but disrespect towards the people that criticize him. It's the equivalent of a kid shoving his fingers in his ears and going la 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 la, because he has not taken. And you know, there's been people that have been pointed out. Like, he'll respond to the most reasonable messages. Of course, there's people that are like, neck yourself, dude, you suck. And it's like, nah, you don't gotta talk to people like that. But he chooses to respond to like people that have legitimate criticisms and tell them that they're, you know, women haters and misogynists or something. It's absolutely ridiculous. But that's just the world we live in, I guess. So there should be some chests over here. We got a lot of red orbs, so we could probably end up maybe not completing the weapons, but getting pretty damn close. There it is. I could have sworn there was 3 of them. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Let's do more Claws of Hades. I'm surprised this thing has another upgrade left in it. I mean, 9,000, shit. Alright. I'm curious to see what those last souls are, so I'm gonna do it.
The chain, Kratos. My father once told me it maintains the balance of power within Olympus.
Alright, see you when you get back. Chicken and corn. Wish I had that.
The chain to raise the labyrinth.
Wait here.
Ooh, this track. It's a good one. Oh yeah. Look at all those rocks. Just gotta find my way. Oh god. Not quite. Mostly. You know what this reminds me of? Is boy, I used to play Super NES a lot back in the day, but I loved Super Return of the Jedi, and well, I love the whole Super Star Wars series, but yeah, I played a lot of the Return of the Jedi one. And one of my favorite parts was god damn it, was the Death Star escape in the Millennium Falcon, because you rarely saw anything like that, especially on like Super NES. But there was a whole lot of dodging and weaving in that game, while going through short, confined spaces and fire going around. Yes, hello, I'm here. Oh yeah, the exploding dogs. Ugh. Oh, I thought I could block that. All right. Get out of here. Oh, God. Wait, dog, come here. Oh, no. What? Why didn't that work? I guess I ran out of time. That sucks. Give me that thing. Give it to me. There you go. Nice. God, never in my days have I had a more annoying pair of enemies. Oh, dog ruined it. Shit. Oh, jeez. Oh. Well, I didn't die the last time with that. I'll try to be more observant, I guess. I'll try to use the dogs more often. I was trying to grab them last time, but they just keep running around you in a circle. They're a little hard to catch. There we go. Nice. I was hoping that would work. Removes a large pain in my ass. No, not the big dog. I didn't get any magic from that, did I? Damn it. Damn it. Oh yeah, this is bad. Oh yeah. God damn it. Man, I swear I did that first try last time. That's what happens with these late night streams, I'm telling you. I don't do so good. Okay, come on. Hey, you're back. Great. Oh, that didn't work? Shit. Guess it's very selective on... There you go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this isn't gonna work until I get rid of this thing, because those damn explosive dogs are not gonna give me a break. How did I lose so much health already? God damn it. Come on, do your thing. Ugh, it's hard to see when he jumps up in the air like that. Alright. That's fine. You know what they say. Third time's a charm. Should be fine. Okay, And I think with that 9,000 souls, we can upgrade the Claws of Hades. Finally, we get to see what the last souls are. Siren Seductress, Cyclops Berserker, and Centaur General. No. These all sound pretty good. I'm gonna leave it on the Cyclops. Oh yeah. We came to this part of the game early. Now we have the head of Helios. Let's judge me. Okay. Opens this up, and why not? I could use a little bit of health. Itty bitty amount of magic and some rage. Rage is always good. So in order to get to the chain's weak point, we have to disable the statues here. Break these little crystals on their head. It's almost like a CPU or something. Hello. And you guys don't give up, do you? Oh no, you come over here. You get out of that, God. Everybody's gotta be doing something annoying, huh? There you go. Nice little back crack. Oh, another indestructible pot, eh? Also, we have 3 more chests here, just in case you missed the last few. Quite a few, I guess. Oh. Beat me to the punch. Okay, well, you could just stay over there for right now. Other things to attend to, thank you. Oh, no. You wait your turn. There you go. Okay. Go through here because I feel like I missed this last time. Something happened. Either missed it or I just wasn't feeling like opening that chest. Note written by a young soul. The fires, the people screaming. I was so scared if I didn't Father protect us. The judges say I have to go to Elysium. No, that it will be nice there. I miss my family. Okay. So I actually did read that one last time. So, I don't know the situation on the chests, maybe. Well, I just don't know. Okay. My nose itches. Gotta give me a break on that one. Wow. Didn't feel like falling or what? More of you guys. The hell are you doing? Aw. Here, let me test my Cyclops soul. Well, that didn't do too much. I'm sure it does a lot of damage, but in that particular instance, it was like, eh. Guess there's no way to defend against that. Come on, I'm not fighting you in the hallway. Yeah, you're cool. Why won't you die already? Jeez. Oh, finally. Okay. No. There you go. It's like the chain actively took its rage out on those 3 judges. It's tired of getting held down all its life.
He knows, Kratos! Zeus knows I've escaped! Hurry! I can hear him! He's near! Please help me, Kratos! Hurry!
Okay, here we go. Back at it.
Kratos! Help me! Hurry, Kratos!
Whoa, jeez. Ah. Oh, yeah. Let me just squeeze through that real quick.
Pandora! Pandora! Athena.
It's all right, Kratos.
Remember your purpose, Spartan. Remember why you have come so far. Prepare yourself, Spartan. You know what you must do.
I will raise the labyrinth. I will take her where she belongs.
Hurry, Kratos!
You got it. First, let me take a look at these weapons here. Nemesis Whip. Only needs 8,000, so... I don't know, maybe we could get that. Now, last time I was playing this, it kind of messed up here. And of course... it failed to load, so... let's play it by ear. If the music skipping is always the biggest indicator. If the music starts skipping, then we need to... Yep. Let's restart from the last checkpoint. Yes, let's see if that works. I know from experience, every time we get to this chain section, it doesn't pan out well. I don't know what the problem is. Oh. Okay. I didn't know that was gonna... I didn't think I'd jump that far. Jeez. Yeah, it's like, every time we get to the chain here, there's always something that happens, and I have to end up restarting. This is what happened earlier today. So, I'm gonna see if I can nip it in the bud and try to do it from the start here. Okay, it seems a little better. So maybe just restarting from the checkpoint would have worked the whole time. But if you remember, this part of the game was in the very early section of the game, and it crashed there. Then we came back to the chain when we fought Hermes. That was the second time I played this game. It crashed there. Then the third time, right before I ended the stream, we got in and around the chain. When we were about to enter the labyrinth, crashed there. And then when I streamed just a few hours ago and did this section, it crashed right at this moment. So sometimes it just messes up, I guess. I don't know. But it's good that the solution is just restarting from the checkpoint. Of course, if you go too far, then you have to restart the game as a whole, and that's a bit of a pain. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, I kind of hiccuped there for like a second, but I guess it's better now. Okay. All my stats are restored. That's good. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the Saga Collection. Disc is just shit. I bought this. I bought this game new, and the disc for this game looks perfectly fine. But wasn't there a couple crashes in God of War 2 as well? Not gonna let me save. There we go. Guess I had to load it up. Because when I first played this game, I had the original release. Because I got it like day 1 or 2. And I had no problems with that game. I don't remember the game ever crashing or anything like that. In fact, I haven't dealt with so many crashes as I have within the past like couple of years. And yes, a lot of it is older games, but like this stuff is new too, so it's weird. I don't know what to make of it. Maybe it's just the streamer's curse or something. And there it is. It's like, I don't know, was the labyrinth designed to kind of go through here or not? I guess it must have been, but it's a bit of a squeeze.
There it is. I can see it, Kratos. In the darkness, the fires of hope will set us free.
Pandora, no!
You know why I'm here. You brought me here to do this.
I will find another way.
No, Kratos. There is no other way. Let me go!
No, child!
I am not a child. You're hurting me. Kratos, help!
Put her down, Zeus!
Your obsession with this thing has become somewhat of a nuisance, my son.
Release the girl, Zeus!
Don't confuse this object, this construction of Hephaestus with your own flesh and blood. But perhaps you already have, Spartan. Your quest for Pandora, your pathetic attempt for atonement from the family you slaughtered, has caused nothing but havoc on Olympus. Look around at what you have done.
Yeah, it's good work.
I see only what I have come to destroy.
Taking pity on you has been my greatest mistake, Kratos. Just as taking pity on this thing will prove to be your greatest mistake.
This has nothing to do with her!
It has everything to do with her!
Put her down!
As you wish.
All right. Round one. Oh. Oh. Ugh. Alright, come here. There we go.
Surrender to me, and Pandora will live.
Oh yeah, that thing. It's a great move. I guess the souls just don't work on him. That's a shame. Cyclops does, though. Ugh. Man, none of my grab moves work. Except the one with the chains. Ah! That's a new one. Kind of facing the wrong direction there, Kratos, but you managed to get it. I guess that's alright. Oh yeah. Yeah, give me that shock.
Kratos! Do not let her into the flame!
This is what I am meant to do! You know that! Please!
Hush!
Kratos, you know this is the only way!
Don't listen to her, Kratos. For once in your pathetic life, don't fail. Don't fail her like you failed your family.
Pandora! Power to kill a god.
Empty! After all you have sought, after all you have sacrificed, it ends in another stunning failure!
Okay. I'm not gonna bother saving. Just get right into it.
Such chaos. I will have much to do after I kill you.
Face me, father. It is time to end this.
Yes, my son. It is time.
The reign of Olympus ends now.
Gaia! You live?
My world, it bleeds because of you. I never sought your death, Spartan. Yet you have left me no choice.
Your pawn has failed you, Gaia. Perhaps you should have chosen the other one.
Enough! Father and son will die together.
So I don't remember what that line implied. I don't know if that was... It was discussed. I know it was, and I think there was an answer to it. I just don't recall it. But like the other one, who the hell are you talking about? And I think that was just dropped there for potential sequel or spin-off or something. I don't know. Maybe they answered it in this game. I just don't remember. But it's such an awkward thing to put in there. They're probably thinking like in Empire Strikes Back, when Obi-Wan is like, that boy is our last hope. And then Yoda says, no, there is another. And you're meant to think, well, who the hell is he talking about? But, you never get that answer, do you? I'm just kidding. But yeah, I don't remember who it was supposed to be in terms of this game. Like, who was the other one? I don't know. Yeah, sorry guy, but you kind of had to be a dickweed, didn't you?
I'll put an end to this chaos.
What? Oh yeah, he's got like his after image thing going on here. And for some reason, they're the PS2 models of Zeus. Ah. Oh no you don't. That's for me. Ah, oh yeah. That's got quite some range on it, doesn't it? Oh, whoa, jeez. Get out of here. Don't go near them. Yeah, that's not a good idea. Oh yeah. There we go. About time, Zeus. Yeah. Gotta mash the buttons. No. Eh. Oh shit! I wasn't prepared. Stupid analog stick ones. Ah, damn it. In you go. Sure, I guess I'll go collect that.
I grow weary, my son.
Yep. Yeah, Ghost Zeus. It was only natural that this would be the next step. The head is just lying there. That kind of hurt.
Nothing but darkness lies ahead, Kratos.
Yeah, he's right, you know, we don't have the head of Helios anymore. Oh. It's another kind of mind-bending segment like the one we had with the battle with Ares, although it's less involved. Less bullshitty, too. You won't suddenly die at the end of a segment and have to redo the entire thing again.
Mother, what's happening outside? The people, the fires!
Shh. Stay close, Calliope.
Mother, I'm scared. Are they coming to get us?
Your father will protect us.
Burn this village! Burn it to the ground!
Daddy? Kratos! No!
Ah!
No, Mother, no!
Ah! Wife, child, oh, they were nothing spotted. Ares!
Kratos! Come. I can show you the way. Kratos. In the darkness, the fires of hope will set us free.
I thought our cell looked strangely like a lantern.
You can see the light. It is changing you. It is time to lay your fears to rest. The light reveals the truth. The power of forgiveness comes from within. To be forgiven, you must find the power to forgive yourself.
This way!
No, Kratos! Stop!
Athena! No!
Kratos, fear drove Zeus to kill his father Kronos. The same fear that brought the Great War. A fear that drove Zeus to kill you, his own son. Zeus uses fear to keep you in the dark. Confront your demons and lay them to rest.
Sounded like they switched voice actors for a second. You know, they very well could have. Because the first half of that sounded like Athena from God of War 1 and 2. And then, like, the last sentence sounded more like the Athena from this game.
Over here, Kratos!
I don't remember specifically if those lines were used before, but it's a little strange.
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me. Now there is. Do you remember that day, Spartan?
I wouldn't allow you to hurt her.
Good luck with that little whore you call Pandora. You cannot change your destiny, mortal. I gave you everything.
Please, don't do it, Spartan.
You have what you came for. Let me be.
Die, Spartan!
Today you need it.
Come, I can show you the way.
The Hermes just gets cut off.
Kratos! Ah! Over here, Kratos! Hurry, Kratos! Kratos, please. I need you to free me.
Listen to her, Kratos. Want your pathetic life? Don't fail. Don't fail her and you fail your family.
It's all right, Kratos. Kratos, you know this is the only way! As the fear in the gods rose, mine was replaced by hope.
Power to kill a god.
Hope is what makes us strong. It is why we are here. It is what we fight with when all else is lost.
Music, please. Hey, he's back. I don't know, you think he's dead yet? Maybe a couple more punches? Hey, let's go a little further. Alright. Alright. Yeah, still going. Three more. Okay, there you go. I think he's dead. Also, yeah, welcome back, Deller. That's because I beat this game already, but there was an issue with the game audio. So, since I already had the equipment out, I'm like, well, I might as well just do it again. It only took a couple hours. Everything looks like it's gone to hell. But yeah, always gotta tenderize.
You have done well, Kratos. Freed from the bondage of Olympus and cleansed in chaos, mankind is now ready to hear my message.
Look around you, Athena. The world stands in ruin. What good is your message?
Go if you must. But first, I insist you give me the power from inside the box.
The box was empty.
Helps absorb the rage.
That can't be true. I can see it in your eyes. You used my power to kill Zeus. You still have it as we speak.
Okay.
Don't you understand?
Hunger rage, I got you.
When Zeus gathered all the evils and placed them in the box, I dreaded what would happen if it was opened again. And so, I summoned the most powerful weapon in the world, and I placed it in the box.
I told you, it was empty. Pandora was sacrificed in vain. She died because of my need for vengeance.
You must be mistaken. You used my power to kill Zeus. I saw you do it. Unless... Of course. When you opened the box, you released the evils to the gods. Infected them. Changed them. Zeus himself fell prey to the dark evils. This is why he became so enraged and obsessed with your death. He was consumed by the evil, fear. I thought the power I placed in the box was never released. All these years, I assumed you drew from the evils inside to destroy Ares. But I was wrong. The power you took from the box is mine. From it,
What's up,
you
KXing
gain strength
Clash
that
23?
Zeus could never destroy. A strength great enough to overcome fear. Locked deep inside of you, Kratos, is hope.
Just in time for the end of the game.
It has remained buried, trapped by your guilt and the failures of your past. When you killed Zeus, you must have allowed something to awaken it. What was it, Kratos?
Hope is what makes us strong. It is why we are here. It is what we fight.
Box was just waiting for you to press circle. That was the key, wasn't it?
What was it, Kratos?
All I remember is what I have lost.
That is why you should give me the power. I understand its true meaning and where it belongs. I trust you to do the right thing, Kratos.
You shouldn't.
You owe me this, Kratos.
I owe you nothing.
I made you a god. I sheltered you from the wrath of Olympus. I delivered you revenge on Zeus.
It is over, Athena.
You would dare strike me down? Again?
My vengeance ends now.
Of course, the opening line from the game.
No! You fool! What have you done? No! You disappoint me, Spartan.
So that was a big gash. You could see right through him. Don't remember that. It's like, yeah. Well, Athena did do a lot for Kratos, but in the end, I mean, she's a bit too timing. It was all to serve her own interests, so... You know what? I'm glad she didn't get what she wanted. And that is the end. Alright, so... As usual, a little credit wrap-up. Yeah, that little smirk on his face. He is defiant. He is a bastard, but he does things his way. So anyone that watched the previous stream of this, I don't know why you would have, but, you know, no sound or anything like that, but, I might be reiterating some stuff here, but that's alright. Yeah, God of War 3, really good game. I like it a lot still. And, it still holds up just like the other ones. I mean, the gameplay is stupendous, as usual. It's still kind of the weakest of the three, I think, after playing all three of them again. Mainly from a writing and plot standpoint. It seems like there was a lot better structure and flow to the story concerning 1 and 2. This one, it was just kind of like... They knew what to do. They had their set piece. They're like, alright, it takes place on Mount Olympus. Kratos has the Titans with him. Gonna fight Zeus. Just fill in the blanks. It's like, what do you do from there? There's gotta be game. It just can't end on total climax. And it was a little bit meandering, but that's okay. You kind of forget about it because it's a God of War game. You're just gonna be slashing things to pieces. So... Didn't matter too much. Fighting the gods, of course. It's fun. I think that's what it needed to do for the most part, and it handled it pretty well. The whole thing about going back to Pandora's box, though, there's a lot of retcons in this series. This one is no exception. And yeah, I think they wrote it pretty good for what they had to do, but it's funny, after playing all three of these games, you really see how much they didn't exactly know what they wanted to do with the games. I think definitely with 2 and 3 they had a better idea, because, you know, 1 just ends with Kratos, oh, he's the God of War now, and he's the God of War for the end of time, and he lived happily ever after, and then, yeah, 2 comes around and that's not it. But yeah, you could still tell there was like some stuff that there was a couple kinks in 2 and 3, and then they wanted to retcon a little bit from 1, mainly concerning Pandora's box. But you know, they did okay. But yeah, not bad. I still think this is a pretty good series. I don't know if it's one of my favorites, but it could be. It could be. I have to think about it. But as far as hack and slash games go, I don't think I've liked any more than God of War. Tarantino made a whack-a-mole game. It's pretty intense. I know a lot of people always called the God of War series like the heavy metal of the hack and slash, which is, you know, some people could argue that, but yeah, it's brutal, gory, bloody, no bars hold. It's still good. And I will be doing Ascension still. I'll just clarify that. That's why I wanted to do this tonight and refinish it, so we have a serviceable finish to the game and not something that messed up. But yeah, Ascension will be Friday, and that'll be fun because I've never played it before outside of an hour. It was also a little bit daunting because Yeah, playing through this game, some of it was still foreign to me, just because I do not remember. It's been almost. I don't think I played this too much after the first 1 or 2 years of release. So this came out in 2010. 8 years later, maybe a little bit closer to 6 or 7, but still, been a while. Don't remember much of it, but still, when playing the game, I was like, oh yeah, this part. I kind of remember what to do. A lot of the intricate things I still forgot, but I don't know. With Ascension, that's completely going in blind, so that's a little bit more daunting, but I'm sure we'll do okay. Just don't expect a perfect run. Of course, obviously, I never do that, but in this case especially, it's gonna be weird. Devil May Cry. Even though you gotta set aside the dork factor. A little bit, yeah. Yeah, Devil May Cry. I've always wanted to give it a shot. I played the second one, but that was it. It's pretty corny. And I mean, you know, these games are kind of in their own right too, but it gets a little wacky. And it's like, yeah, that's kind of how, especially with the team that worked on them and the region they worked on it in. That's kind of, it comes with the territory. I don't know, I never liked that style of hack and slash though. I mean, the gameplay is fine enough, but it's like, I always liked seamless games that weren't broken up into chapters or sections. I hate the grading shit. That pisses me off. I just want to play the game. I don't want to have to worry about stuff like that. And I don't know, there's like a certain flow and brutality that feels a little bit more perfect to me with God of War. I know, arguable, it's opinions. I'm not saying it is better. I'm just saying that it appeals to me more, so. Second one is the worst? Okay. Well, lucky me, I played the worst one. Yeah, maybe. I think eventually I'll probably give it a try, especially with 5 coming out. Everyone's getting hyped for that, but, you know, it's one of those things. One of those things where I put it off and I'll say someday, and I don't know when that day ever comes, if it ever does, but we'll see. I know a couple of people on Twitch and some personal friends that were always way into the series too, so. But you know, some of those people also like Bayonetta, and I thought Bayonetta was trash. Again, opinions. I didn't like it, but that's just me. Yeah, so one of these days we'll take a look into it and give it a try. Metal Gear Solid also coming up pretty soon here. Original Japanese release date, sometime in September. I forget the exact date, but I'll be trying to shoot for that day in particular to start up that game. We could have ourselves a little anniversary party, hooray! So I don't know. I guess we have that to look forward to as well. But yeah, that God of War Ascension. I need, since we're kind of starting to get into the fall here, I usually start up the horror games, but we'll see. Yeah. Of course, any great hero is never truly dead. Usually these post-credit scenes always give a hint of their existence that lies beyond. I think that was one of the reasons I was disappointed with Ascension. I'm like, oh, it's a prequel? I was like, what are they going to do with Kratos? We finally got a sequel years and years and years later, but I guess it was worth the wait. A God of War 4, as we can call it, or the reboot, was a really good game. That's why I played this whole series. Also try to like Bayonetta, still working on trying to like it. It's hard. Yeah. You know, I didn't have a problem with the gameplay. I thought it was pretty solid. But I didn't like the characters. I didn't like the writing. It had all the facets of these games that I don't like. I didn't like the broken up levels. I didn't like the grading. There's just too much working against it for me, and I'm fine with over the top in some regards, but there's just like a limit. There's a point where I can't take it. It's a little bit too much for me, and I just felt kind of embarrassed. And that's just me. There's a guy super serious when it comes to these games. He does not have an appetite for Japanese things, and he loves Bayonetta. Always awaiting the next installment. Guy's crazy for it, but just ticks the wrong boxes for me. God of War definitely does it. I mean that helps in the fact that the team is trying to emulate like a sort of a Hollywood movie in a sense, which I understand wouldn't appeal to everybody. It appeals to me, because I like to have a little bit of, cinematic flair in my games at times. There's not always a place for it, but I think the Santa Monica handles it pretty well, except in the case of what was that game? The Order. 1889 or something like that. They went a little bit overboard with that. But with the God of War series, they're still knocking it out of the park. So, I think the series is great as a whole. What was I gonna say? The PSP games. Probably not gonna do. I kind of want to take a look at them, so I might visit them real quick, especially since I have the PS3 versions, I could call it. They should be in my download folder somewhere. So I might give them a little look, but I don't think I'm going to be playing through the entirety of them. It's just a bit much. By the end of Ascension, I don't know that I'll be in the mood to keep playing these, because this is a long series, and get kind of burnt out after a while. But I'm still in the mood, and Ascension will be next. And so Bayonetta's pretty stupid. About the collection for Switch, you agree, characters suck. Don't want to watch the cutscenes. Yeah. And of course, like I always say, because I don't want to piss anybody off. I'm not looking to cause an argument here, but that's just, my personal opinion. I guess yours too, Diller. Doesn't really work for people like us, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know. That's not something that I'll be streaming anytime soon. Who does that? Platinum? Not a fan of Platinum games. I liked Platinum is like the great copycats in the great gaming world, as far as the devs go. They copy other games, and usually they do a pretty solid job with them. But sometimes it's just they go after the wrong things. They try to mix two styles that kind of clash. In some cases. Wasn't a big fan of Vanquish either. Some people love that game, and I played it for about 2 hours, and I'm like, I think I'm done. PSP versions, PS3, or what you started with. But good, but you could tell it's dated. That's unfortunate. But I was just praising when I was streaming this last time. There's a few original PSP games that are pretty good. I mean, we look back at Peace Walker, and that's an excellent game, and I think it's an excellent installment into the Metal Gear series. Portable Ops, not so much. It had its moments, but yeah. Portable Ops was one of those things where it was like, yeah, this is pretty dated. I want to say that it's the same case with the God of War games, because the first one it feels dated, and then the second one was actually comparable in a way to the console games, the main console games. So... but yeah, I'm very curious, because I don't even know if I finished the second one. What is that, Ghost of Sparta? I think the first one's Chains of Olympus, and I only played like a fraction of that. And then Ghost of Sparta, I think I played mostly, but I never got to finish it. So I feel kind of bad, because I remember thinking, this is not a bad game. It's like Crisis Core and Peace Walker, the best PSP games. Crisis Core is a good game. Another one that I never finished. I never finished my PSP games. I don't know what the problem was. I did Peace Walker. I did that one through to the end. But I think that was it. And I had a few. I never finished Third Birthday. I wanted to finish that because I love the Parasite Eve games. The Patapon 1 I finished. Patapon 2 I did not. The God of War games I don't think I did. I did Portable Ops and I did Peace Walker. And some other shit. I don't know. The Crisis Core, yeah, I never finished though. But I since have watched someone play the entirety of the game and I feel like I finished it. It's a little intense. Why don't we switch to something a little bit smoother for the 2 seconds that I'll be on left. I'm trying to see what else I have, but I can't tell from here. It's been a while since I busted out the old PSP. Which I've been meaning to modify it a bit so I could do some homebrew stuff with it and turn it into kind of like an emulator. The only problem is I need a battery for it, and getting a battery for the original PSP that actually fits is a problem. Need to put Crisis Core already and Dirge of Cerberus. I played Dirge of Cerberus. I remember that being... It wasn't great, but it was okay. I remember the cutscenes were cool. I guess it's like counts in some circumstances. I only played it the one time, though. I never really felt the need to go back to it. But hey, you know, that wouldn't be too bad. The extended Final Fantasy universe, let's call it, that never really got any additional love outside of the original releases. I think Advent and Children, the movie, that one got a director's cut, which actually was a lot better than the original, because the original wasn't great. But the director's cut, I remember watching, and I'm like, oh, this makes a little more sense. This actually works as a movie more now, so I mean, that was good. But yeah, it's easy to forget. Crisis Core is probably the best one of all that, though. There was some gameplay stuff that was not so great. Like I remember like the lottery thing. What was that? That was weird. And then I remember the ending being somewhat silly after watching it. I'm like, oh, this game ends really weird. Play it because you feel like you have to. Maybe. You have such an appreciation for Final Fantasy VII as a game, and you know, people that grew up with it. I know people want to abstain from it because it's too popular or whatever, but yeah, it really was a good game. Some parts didn't make much sense, but it was, you know, serviceable. Translation wasn't always on point, but it was a good game, I thought, still. And yeah, I don't know. It's just like when they put out the rest of the stuff for it, because of how popular it was like you wanted to see it because you appreciated the original source material so much, but then when you were like seeing it or playing it or whatever, it was like, I don't know about this. But you did it anyway, so that's funny. Dirge of Cerberus, I'm gonna have to crack that open one of these days and take a look at it again. I must still have it, because I don't get rid of games. The only reason that I would have thrown it out was if my my aunt's dog got to it, which I've told that story before on stream before. But yeah, right when she got this new dog, which she still has, but when she first got her, I used to keep my games in a CD case, which I'd take my consoles over there and play some stuff every once in a while after school. And yeah, that damn dog got a hold of it and just started ripping CDs out and chewing on them. Pissed me off so much. I think I see it, though. Yeah, I still have it. Yeah, one of these days, maybe. Probably not anytime soon, though. I don't know. Maybe when the remake is closer to a release date, which I think is probably going to be a ways off still. They keep pushing it back. I think they the rumor was they had to restart development entirely on it, just because it was not going the way they wanted. But we'll see. Everything's getting pushed back. I was disappointed to see Shenmue was pushed back. Shenmue 3. I was hoping that would be this year. I was getting excited for it, and then it got pushed to 2019. But, you know, it hasn't been in development that long, so I can understand. Especially as ambitious as they're trying to go for it. If they If they released it too soon, that would cause such a shitstorm. Beginning on like No Man's Sky levels. Okay, maybe not that bad, but it'd be pretty bad. But I guess we got the HD releases that just came out like yesterday or something, so some people can occupy themselves with that. Anyway, we've been chatting a while. I'm gonna take off because yeah, it's pretty late. You can probably tell that I'm getting a little tired. Rome wasn't built in a day for sure. I hope it's good. Because I just played those games last year, and man, I love 1 and 2, the original Dreamcast. It's a great series. But yeah, I'm gonna bounce, and I will be back on Friday. We'll start up God of War Ascension, and it should be good. So I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for chatting, Deller, and yeah, maybe we'll see you next time. So have a good night. Enjoy your chicken and corn. And see you later.